Good morning everybody, welcome back to another vlog. For those of you who don't know me, hi, I'm Emily, this is Oscar, his sister Lucy is sleeping somewhere. So hi, I'm Emily, I run a small business called Emily Hunter Art. With my small business I sell my artwork and various merchandise using images that I've created, things like notebooks, keyrings, stickers, anything like that. If you are interested in seeing any of that, as always, the link to my Etsy shop is in the description box below. So have a little check out, see what it is that I sell. Yeah. I always think I need to script these intros because I end up forgetting what it is I'm about to say. But basically, hi, welcome to another vlog. It's Monday morning. And so we've got a few things that need to be done this week. So last week I started, well, I didn't really start. I created a plan for a Kpop Demon Hunters piece of artwork. So I am going to actually make a start on that today. I've got a fair few orders that need to go out because I've had a pretty good weekend on the Etsy shop. A few people have ordered. You're getting fussy now. Oh, honey. I think you're gonna need to go down now, baby. You need to go down. Yes, so like I was saying, I've had quite a few orders come in over the weekend, so I need to package those up. And a delivery has come, and I suspect that it is my will journals and keyrings and some of the items that have needed to be restocked. So I'm going to open that up as well. The weather is looking a little dreary today, so sorry if I look a little bit overcast in the studio. But I've got to be honest, those days are actually better for working on the tablet because when the sun shines in a little too much, it's kind of hard to see what's going on. So I don't mind the dreary days. But yeah, I am going to make a start on those orders. That's going to be the first thing I get done today so that I can package those up. I'm going to be packaging them up. It's so that I can post them when I leave the house to do any errands and things. So I'm going to get those done now. So it looks like we have got 5 orders. So a huge thank you to Michael, Debbie, Miriam, Tim and Anna. As always, I'm just so grateful for anybody that wants to purchase my products. That it blows me away that people out there like my silly little drawings. So thank you so much to anybody who ever orders from me, past and present and future. Past, present and future. Anybody who orders from me. Yeah. So we need to make a start on packaging up these so that they can actually go to these lovely people. I just want to take this moment to talk about how blown away I am by this order from Miriam. So she has ordered one of all of my Astarian prints, so the 3 different sizes of the portrait and the premium. She has ordered the full set of Baldur's Gate stickers plus some extra Astarians, and a keyring, the Astarian journal, 3 Astarian bookmarks. So, like, this is a huge order. Thank you so much, Miriam. It means the world to me. Okay, so I've got a package here. I'm going to open that up because I believe it should be more of my stock. Lots of bubble wrap. Okay, so firstly, we have got some Shadowheart restocks because I was running really low on her journals. I am actually going to need to order more Astarians pretty soon as well, which is annoying because I've placed the order for the Lasers and the Minfaras. But yeah, I ordered more Shadowhearts. So they are pretty much as they have always been. Right, so some of these will be new keyrings and some are restocks. We'll try and find some of the new ones. Looks like there's a will right on top. turned out pretty good. There he is. And obviously he's got the plastic backing there that'll need to peel off. But yeah, I went with gold for his chain because I think it looks so much better with the reds. Now with some of the restocks, I think I got more Astarians and more Halcyons. And this time, I actually opted for gold for both of those guys. So Halcyon, I think the gold suits him better because of those warm tones in his frame and everything. I think it just has that like more earthy look. Let's see if we can find an Astarian. I also got more Shadow Hearts, but she's the same as before. She's with silver because that looks better with her colours. Here's an Astarian. Okay, here he is, and with the gold. So I think he looks much smarter with the gold. It suits his frame and everything. What I'm going to need to do, I'd like to sell all of my silver ones before I put these up on the store. Because I'll have to take new photos and things. But I kind of want to make sure I actually run out of the silver ones so that I haven't got two variants. I don't want to start giving people a choice between silver and gold, and like, because then I never know when I'm going to end up selling all of the silver ones and it could be a nightmare. So I just want to try and get rid of those silvers. I think I only have a couple of Halcyons left and maybe about 4 or 5 of the Astarians. I haven't got very many. I suppose I could do that count now, couldn't I? Okay, so I've just counted those up and I have 5 of each left. So 5 Astarians and 5 Halcyons left. So I'm just going to make sure that those numbers are correct on the store, because sometimes if I sell things at markets, I always worry that I forget to update them. So just going to double check that they are all how they are supposed to be. Oh, it actually says I have 0 Astarians. People could have wanted to buy them. So there, yeah, 5 and 5. Hope I haven't lost any sales there. I really would love it if Etsy could alert you if something sells out. I think if the actual item itself, like, let me phrase that again. So if I have an item that only has one variation and that sells out, I think it comes up with, yeah, it's sold out. But with the key rings, unless every single one of them sells out, I don't think it tells me. Like, it doesn't say if just one variant sells out. So for example, those Astarians were at 0. I mean, I sold one just like early this morning was when my most recent order came through that actually had 2 Astarians in it. So I don't think I've missed out on too many sales there. I think everyone, you know, that wanted one has managed to get one. But yeah, I need to keep an eye on that really. Make sure that those numbers don't dwindle. Anyway, back onto this order. We've got the reveal of the Will journal. I think he looks very smart on there. His colours are very nice. So I'm going to open one up. Just do a little quality check. So he has these kind of like purpley tones on the filigree pattern and then like a red background. The print of Will is looking very nice. And on the side. It's dot pages, like I get all of my journals dot pages now, and his ribbon is black. Yes, that's looking very nice. Ho ho ho. Makes an impact, I think. I can try and fit him back in his plastic baggie. Although I don't know why, because I'm probably going to end up getting him out again to take photos. So I'm going to have to unpackage one for the photography whenever I get around to doing that. So yeah, I got a bunch of Wills and a Shadow Heart restock. I don't think I restocked anything else. It was just the key rings and those 2 journal designs. So yeah, by the time this vlog is up, these will most definitely be available in the shop. So you can absolutely grab yourself a Will journal and a Will keyring. I'll show you them both together. There you are. So the Will collection is now fully complete. He has a print, a sticker, a bookmark, a journal and a keyring. So he is fully finished. And we just need to wait about a month probably for the Lazel and Minthara journals and keyrings to get here, and then they will be completely complete. Be so good. My Minthara bookmarks will be here this week as well, so I'll be able to put them up on the store, and then that means that the collection of Baldur's Gate bookmarks will be finished. So at the moment I offer the full set at a slight discount. So at the moment the full set is just 7, but when Minthara's here the full set will be 8. So I'm thinking it's normally £3 a bookmark, but I'm thinking £20 for all 8 would be okay. A few people have ordered the full sets recently. Since adding Will, people have been more inclined to get the full set, or Will Lazel even. Since adding Lazel, people have been more inclined to buy the full set. Maybe even more people will buy when Minthara's there. But the people that missed out on Minthara could just buy her separately as well. So it's not too bad. At the moment I sell the full set for £18, so they're only losing out by like £1. It's £1 more than what I'm planning to sell them at as a full set. But it's just the nature of things. Like I have written on there that more characters are coming soon and everything, so you know. But yeah, I will feel much better once all of the Minthara stuff is here and I can say that yes, that is everything complete. Another thing that I'm thinking of doing is taking down the individual listings for the prints and making just one mega listing, because I have to pay per listing that I have on Etsy. And when I first started my shop, I wanted quite a few listings up so that it looked like there was more there. But I have quite a lot of products now, so I could probably lump all of the prints into one listing and just have it as, you know, different variations to pick the characters that you want. I could then also offer a bundle with those much more easily as well. I could do a whole bundle, or maybe like a 3 for 2. That might be interesting. So people will say which 3 that they want. Because a lot of people, I think, will probably want the party that they used most during the game. And usually, like, it's a 4-person party in Baldur's Gate, so there's your character and then 3 companion characters. So that might work out nicely if people want to get 3 specific characters. So yeah, I'll probably put on a thing for a full set for A4 and A5, and then a 3 for 2 on A4 and A5. That might be a good way to do it. Yeah, I'm talking to you now, rambling on, because I'm putting off taking photographs. Because for whatever reason, the photography just, it feels like such a chore sometimes. Because I want the photos to look good, but I struggle with lighting in here. I don't have like a proper studio set up for photographs or anything. I have wondered about buying one of those like little box things. Don't really know how to explain it. It's like a little photography mini studio, so you can put the item in there and it's not gonna, like, the light isn't going to be all weird. I don't know how they work. It's kind of like a little light box for products to go in. I probably don't need one that's too big as well. Yeah, I should maybe get one of those. It's just figuring out where to store it when I'm not using it, because I don't know whether they fold down or not. Yeah, let's take some photos. Hi, so I've just finished up the sketch. Excuse me. I've just finished up the sketch for the Huntrix artwork that I want to do. So in a second, I'm going to show you the recording of that, because I remembered to turn on OBS Studio. So I can actually show you the drawing process of that. And it is now 2:30. It took me an hour and a half to do that sketch. Because it's now 2:30, I really ought to get out, do some postings and pick up some groceries and stuff. But I think we've achieved a fair amount this afternoon. So I will probably catch up with you again tomorrow. But until then, enjoy this little speed draw.
Industrial waste and the unfiltered taste of it all. It's to die for, this salty thing that we have to call home is now gone. Life in the air, everything's different. We're all better citizens. The palm trees and the island shores are here no more. Everything's different. We're all better citizens. The palm trees and the island shores are here no more. Life in the air. Life in the cities built in the sky, stairways to heaven. Everything's gone on the floors below. I had you when I was young, so your brain's not fried from the way it was. Everything's gone, everything's gone. But now everything's different. We're all better citizens. The palm trees and the island shores are here no more. Life in the air. Life in the air. Cities built in the sky, stairways to heaven. Everything's gone on the floors below. I had you when I was young, so your brain's not fried from the way it was. Everything's gone, everything's gone. But now everything's different. We're all better citizens. The palm trees and the island shores are here no more. Life in the air. World's flooding, hoping humans don't die out. But what I wanna know, did you mean what you said about out of here? Escape route in your bed, down south where it's not blue light of our phones. Romanticizing doom, baby, can we get away from this soon? Blurry silhouettes up ahead, seen each other through black lenses. Secrets being shared when we met, dreaming human race still exists. Humans called it 10-year eclipse. Feel blank, tell me this, do you believe in us? Higher place up above, palm trees but they're all gone. Looking for beauty in the collapse, give up things, have no option. Minutes on the clock, done, it's over. Let go of utopian mindset. Up, 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 up to a higher place. Up, up, moving up. I'm tethered now to the sky. Fake grass and all other through black lenses. Secrets being shared when we met. Dreaming human race still exists. Humans called a 10-year eclipse. Feel blank, tell me this, do you believe in us? Higher place up above palm trees, but they're all gone. Looking for beauty in the colors. Give up things, have no option. Minutes on the clock, done. It's over, let go of utopian mindset. Up, 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 up to a higher place. Up, it's so much better. He came as quiet as a cat. He didn't ask, just took a seat. He watched the reeds, and that was that. His silence wrapped me soft and sweet. Thanks for the gentle wings. Thanks for the beacon bright. The falling apart boat, and thank you for that night. The waves splashed on.
Hi guys, it is a very warm Tuesday afternoon. I don't have a lot of time because I'm going to be going to my nephew's birthday party in about 20 minutes because he's turning 10 today. But I do want to show you, because I've just gotten back from an appointment that I was out at, and it looks like my bookmarks have arrived. These will be the Minthara ones. So let's open up those and see what they are like. As always, they're all wrapped up and everything, so I'm just going to tear into these. Ooh. It's actually quite handy that they send them wrapped up with bits of grey board and stuff, because I can reuse them for keeping the prints secure when I'm posting them and stuff. Oh, here she is. All dark and moody looking. Yeah. So I never feel like the camera picks it up properly. Obviously, I'll have some proper photographs taken of her. There we go. She's in focus nicely. There's a spider at the bottom. I repositioned the spiders because I wanted them incorporated into our bookmark. So this little guy's just moved up at the front. And then there's a guy at the bottom. Because normally with the bookmarks, I remove all aspects of the frame. But with Minthara, I removed the frame but kept the spiders. So they were slightly resized and repositioned just to work with the composition a bit better. Yes, cool. So what I am thinking I want is more like either an ice blue or a silvery kind of a ribbon to go with her, which I don't actually have, I don't think. Because initially I was thinking, oh, maybe purple or black, but then as I was doing the actual composition, I figured there's a lot of dark colours on there, and it might be nicer to accentuate the brighter tones. So like getting a ribbon. So initially I was thinking I'll buy some silver ribbon, which I haven't actually gotten around to yet. But I'm looking at it and I'm thinking like an icy blue would be really nice because of these tones in her armour, and a lot of the tones in her hair are more blue. I might buy both to try out each one. But yeah, I need to order some ribbon to actually do that. But yeah, I think she makes an impact. She's looking really cool. I know this sounds like a bit of a cop-out, but she does look better in person than she does on the camera. I'm just like checking her out there. Yeah, all those details and everything. Oh, my mini. So once I get the correct ribbons in and apply them all to these bookmarks, that means the entire set of bookmarks will be complete. So I'll be able to offer the full set of 8 bookmarks. And I think I said earlier, I'm thinking £20 for the full set. So then you're saving £4. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, the bookmarks have actually been a lot more popular since releasing Lazel. A lot of people are actually buying the full set, so people might have been waiting for the main characters to all be done. But now Minfara's done. That's everybody. So, oh, she looks so cool. I should count her up as well. Like always, I order 50 and I usually end up with about an extra 12 or 14. So it's obviously just to do with the sizes of the sheets that they cut them on. It's easier for them to make that many. And it accounts for if there is any slight defects. It means that I have plenty of spares just in case. But yeah, I'm going to count those up. And then I am going to have to head out to the bowling alley for my little nephew's 10th birthday party. I've got his present all wrapped up here. I bought him some new controllers for his Switch. Because the ones that he's got are playing up a little bit, so I bought him some fancy new controllers. So hopefully that'll be good. Okay, guys, I'll catch up with you later. Bye. Morning, guys. It's Wednesday morning. It is really hot. I can't be bothered. I'm like sweating so much. I haven't even gotten properly dressed yet today. I'm only half dressed. But what I'm gonna start doing today is just punching holes in the top of the Minfara bookmarks so that they are ready for the ribbons. I haven't received the ribbons yet, but they're to be out for delivery today. I got they were just bought off Amazon, so next day delivery, woohoo. And so when they get here, I'll be able to test out the colours and see what it is I want to do with them. I ordered the palest blue I could find, and I'm hoping that it's the right kind of tone, because I would love something that like matches that kind of blue there. Ooh. Like it's a super icy blue. But I also ordered some silver. My only worry about the silver is I don't know if it'll look a little bit grey. But yeah, we'll just test out, see what colours work the best. But I need to put holes in the top so that they're all prepared. And then I'm probably just going to get on with the Kpop Demon Hunters artwork. So I did the sketch and I need to figure out how I want to actually render it. I might as well start punching holes while I'm talking to you, actually. So I need to decide how I want that piece to actually be rendered. Because initially I thought, should I do it kind of like a comic booky manga style with like a more defined line art? I don't want to obviously do it super hyper realistic. I've drawn them in like quite a cartoony way, so they don't look realistic anywhere. But you know, do I want to do it in my usual like painted sort of rendered style? I don't know, because it's funny, even though the comic-y style would probably be a lot quicker, I actually find it easier not to do it that way. It's like it's easier to do the more painterly style for me, but that does take longer. So I just need to like figure out how I want it to look, really. Because I do honestly struggle to get line art that looks the way I want it to. I probably need to download some better brushes for Photoshop as well, because I just use the ones that are built in. And there's this like pencil brush that's nice for sketching, but it would be nice to have something with a similar texture that was more like inky. Similar to when I'm on the iPad, I use that kind of dry ink brush for doing line art on my more cartoony things, and that might look nice. But I can't really decide. I don't know. I'm going to have a play about today and see where we end up. Oh, yeah, I'm giving Minthara her holes so that her ribbons can go in. Yeah, I don't really have anything more to say, so I'm probably gonna switch the camera off for a bit, get all of these done, and then I'll make sure I turn OBS on again when I'm doing any work on the Huntrix artwork, so that I can, you know, compile a whole speed paint thing together, and I'll show you what it is I get up to today. So I will catch up with you in a little while.
I used to love the silence, but now it feels too cold. Since you've been around, even quiet has its warmth.
너와 함께한 날들이 쌓일수록 혼자 있던 시간이 낯설어져. 창문 밖 바람도 같지만 이젠 그 안에 네 온도가 스며있어. 무심하게 웃던 네 말투 문득 생각나면 괜히 미소 지어. 예전엔 안무였는데 너로 인해 감각을 되찾은 듯해. You're my body temperature, keeping me steady, holding me near. I didn't know I was cold until you made me feel clear. Your voice, your breath, the way you say my name. It's not fire but it's warmer than anything I've ever known. 네 손끝이 스친 그 순간부터 내 하루의 온도가 달라졌어. 뜨겁지도 차갑지도 않은 딱 편안함이란 말이 어울리는 너. 나란히 걷는 거리 위 굳이 말 안 해도 닿는 공기. 사랑이란 감정이 이렇게 조용히 스며드는 줄 몰랐지. I don't need the sun when I'm wrapped in your touch. It's not dramatic but it's true. You're the warmth I never knew. You're my body temperature, keeping me steady, holding me near. I didn't know I was cold until you made me feel clear. Your voice, your breath, the way you say my name. It's not fire but it's warmer than anything I've ever known. Your first you proud. Since you've been holding me, been quiet as burns warmth. You're my body temperature, keeping me steady, holding me near. I didn't know I was cold until you made me feel clear. Your voice, your breath, the way you say my name. It's not fire but it's warmer than anything I've ever known.
매뉴얼 없이 살아. 난 내 맘대로 가. 정해진 길은 없어. 난 내 방식으로 와. 거짓과 쇼윈도 속에 갇힌 채로 자라. 그 틀은 내게 안 맞아. 바로다.
거울 속 나를 봐. 난 매일 시험 중. 진실은 무겁고 가식은 가벼운 붕. 랩은 내 무기지. 가슴에 꽂는 중. 한 줄로 찢어 마치 페니 칼보다 더 둥.
No manual, no plan. 내 좌표는 non-land. No filter, no brand. 그냥 나로 그도 stand. No manual, no math. 진심은 결국 다 pass. No fear, full blast. Pixeloid on the map. No manual, no plan. 내 좌표는 non-land. No filter, no brand. 그냥 나로 그도 stand. No manual, no math. 진심은 결국 다 pass. No fear. full blast pixeloid on the map. 이건 survival 날카로운 vinyl 내 소리는 살아있어 끓는 spinal 타인의 기준에 맞추기 싫어 난 내 이름으로 만든 스타일로 밀어 주어진 룰 위에서 놀긴 좁아 넓은 무대 원해 난 더 높아 고개 들고 걸어 발밑은 불꽃 내 그림자마저도 리듬을 쫓고 있어 They talk too much, I act too real 잔소리 mute 내 감각은 still 내 손에 마이크 내 손에 딜 무대 위에선 시간이 멈춰 chill Final with energy No manual, no fake 길은 없어도 I crave No silence, no wait 지금 이 순간에 lave No manual, just fire 진짜는 절대 I'm tired No label, just fire 이어진 moment, no fake 길은 없어도 I crave No silence, no wait 지금 이 순간에 lave No manual, just fire 진짜는 절대 I'm tired No manual, no plan 내 좌표는 on land No filter, no brand 그냥 나로 그대로 stand No manual, no mess 진심은 결국 다 pass No fear, full blast, pixeloid on the map No manual, no plan 내 좌표는 on land No filter, no brand 그냥 나로 그대로 stand No manual, no mess 진심은 결국 다 pass No fear, full blast, pixeloid on the map Final 안 길은 없어도 I crave No silence, no wait 지금 이 순간 elevate No manual, just fire 진짜는 절대 안 tired No label, just wire 이어진 꿈을 난 higher No manual, just fun
Good morning everyone, it is Thursday. I'm just sorting out some orders. I've got 3 orders to package up. I'll just write my card. I try not to talk while I'm writing in case I end up writing the wrong thing. There we are. So it's a lot of stickers from the looks of it. So fairly little orders, but they still mean a lot. Let's get the freebie bookmarks all packed up as well. So today I have got a meeting with the car dealership about seeing about possibly upgrading my car. I've just had a look on We Buy Any Car as well, just to know what they can give me for my car, and like just so that I know to compare. I've had the car about 10 years. I know that's not that long for some people, but I don't know. I kind of feel like I want something a little newer. It doesn't have to be brand new. Because I have to remember, like, I take the dogs out in my car, so I don't really want to get something brand new and then find that it gets filled up with dog hair and, like, scratches on the sides and stuff. So I don't need something new, but we're going to have a look at what there might be. When I say we, it's me and my mum. My mum's coming with me too. She helps me out with all of these grown-up decisions. Okay, so our first one is a holographic ball spawn sticker. Now, these were really popular when I first like opened up my shop. I was selling a fair few of these, and then I haven't sold any for ages, so it's nice that that someone has actually bought one. But it's this. So for those of you who don't know, this is the Baal symbol from Dungeons and Dragons. Baal is the god of murder. So normally it isn't all cute and pretty and pastel and sparkly. Normally it's like red and black and, you know, murdery. But in Baldur's Gate 3, one of the sort of characters you can play, like one of your origin backstory possibilities, is that you are the spawn of Baal. So that's why it says daddy's girl, because it's like, oh, he's my daddy. And I am like a murder princess. So it's kind of like, obviously ironic because, you know, normally it would be all dark and bloody and stuff, but I've made it cute and girly for the lols. Haven't written the names on. I normally put the names on the envelopes just in pencil so that I can like package them up, and then when I print the postage labels off, I know what label has to go on each one. Because once you print the labels, your orders go into the completed section on Etsy, so it's hard to find them again. I mean, it's not too hard, but it's a little awkward. So I like to do that so that I know who's getting what before I actually go forward and buy the postage labels. I just find it a bit easier. So this next one is a fairly big order for Ashley. That last one was for Catriona. So thank you so much, Catriona. And thank you, Ashley. So Ashley is getting, 4 mini Astarian stickers. I have these mini ones because it was before I got my Cricut and I was ordering stickers online. And I ordered them in this size, but when they came, I just thought they seemed a little too small. So I make them bigger now with my own Cricut and everything at home. But I only have Halcyon and Astarian available in this size because they were just the ones that I bought at the time. So when they run out, they are gone. I'm not restocking them. So yeah, that's 4 little Astarians, 2 shadow hearts. I'm gonna find a nice shadow heart. I feel like I should recut shadow heart now that the Cricut has, that's quite a nice one. Now that the Cricut has had an update and it's a bit more accurate. And because with shadow heart, I made the line around her quite thin, and sometimes it's more obvious if it hasn't been cut exactly accurately, but some of them are perfectly fine. 2 shadow hearts and a Astarian keyring. We'll grab that in a sec. 2 Karlak stickers. Love my girl Karlak. There she is. And a Karlak keyring. Cool. So just double checking all those quantities. And while I'm here, I'm going to grab a Minthara sticker because that is for Tim. I wonder if that's the same Tim that bought a print the other week. Repeat buyer. Yeah, I wonder. A few days ago, I sold a Minthara print to a Tim. I know Tim is not like a super obscure name, like there could be plenty of other Tims, but it's just interesting. He is a repeat buyer. I think it might be the same Tim. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1 Astarian and 1 Karlak keyring. Cool. Where are you, Karlak? There she is. There are the keyrings. Ooh. So put them in baggies to stop them from getting scratched and stuff. I've been feeling really good about my business like these past couple of weeks. I feel like I'm making some waves slightly. I just want to really like keep up the momentum because I am at a point where I really need to consider applying for jobs outside of teaching and moving away from the whole supply teaching thing. Like maybe graphic design or something like that, you know, actually put my degree to use, maybe. But part of me is like, it would be handy to have like a proper full-time job with an actual full-time wage and not just a daily as I work get paid sort of thing. I didn't explain that very well, did I? Like something that has real like holiday pay and like sickness leave and stuff like that. And if I want to decide to have a baby in the future, I don't have to worry about maternity leave, like things like that. It probably is better, basically just the more security. But at the same time, I would love it to just be able to do this full time. Like I'm so jealous. I watch vlogs of like Bailey Jane, Coco Natasha and Catnip, and I see them do their business full time and I just like, oh, I'm so jealous. I would love to be able to do that, to like have enough money to rent a proper studio space and everything. So that's the keyrings and the stickers, thank you card, and for Ashley. Right, sorry, just trying not to get too distracted while I'm packing. Put them in there, because I also I keep telling myself that I need to contact publishers, because I would love to do like book cover illustrations. And when I'm in Waterstones and I'm looking around the YA section, I do see a lot of covers that look like my kind of artwork. So I often think like, you know, I could do this. I know that Charlie Bowater is she's an artist that I've followed for quite a while. She works at a concept art company. Concept art is what I originally wanted to get into, but found that there just wasn't the jobs in the area, and it's pretty competitive, and I've applied a few times and just not gotten anywhere. But she actually does some book covers, so you might know, I think it might, is it called Twin Crowns? Is that the name of the book? It's the one about the two twins who are like both royalty or something, but I think they might have been separated at birth, and one of them's grown up poor and one of, oh, I don't know. It's one that I've wanted to read based on the cover because the cover's so pretty. But yeah, she does the artwork for that series. So we have Minthara. So it's a similar sort of artwork to what I do. Like, for example, like this is the sort of thing that you would see on a young adult book cover nowadays. So I really ought to get in touch with publishers and see. Part of me is just, I'm just so scared. Like, I don't actually know the process for it. And I don't know whether I should actually have an agent or something who does it for me. Does it seem unprofessional for the artists themselves to be in touch with the publisher? I don't know. Or is that normal? Okay, so we have our packages for Tim. Thank you, Tim. Ashley, thank you, Ashley. And for Catriona, thank you, Catriona. I am going to put the postage labels on these, which I am obviously, for very obvious reasons, not going to film. And then I'll post these out when I leave later on for my meeting, which isn't for another hour. Oh, the time has gone on. So I'll probably have to leave in like 40 minutes, maybe, no, probably a little sooner than that. I'll make sure I'm ready to leave in half an hour just to check, because I'm going to pick my mum up on the way as well. And I need to make sure that the dogs are okay. But yeah, when I get back from that, I'm planning to continue on with the Huntrix artwork. I made more progress yesterday than I thought I did, but I did stop a little soon because the heat yesterday was absolutely wiping me out. So I needed to like chill out for a bit. But I've almost finished Zoe, like the actual render, because I was figuring out how I actually wanted to render the girls as well. I'll throw them up here so you've actually got something to look at while I'm blabbering to you. But I did this method where I just sort of blurred my sketch a little bit and then rendered everything kind of all on one layer. I find it a lot easier just to work on one layer, you know. It might seem a little chaotic, but I just find it a bit easier. And you can like erase what you want and stuff. But yeah, I've almost finished Zoe. I need to finish up her trousers and neaten up her face a little bit because I think it's looking a little bit muddy. But then I can just move on to Rumi and then Mira, just do them individually and then do some last little tweaks and colouring effects and stuff to make them all look nice, like a cool illustration. So yeah, that one's coming on okay. And it is a faster way of working as well. It doesn't take as long to render in that style as it does for the Baldur's Gate portraits. Another thing that's nice is that like I just drew them. Like it's been a long time since I created a piece of artwork where I drew the character in my style instead of just like tracing over the image to get it super accurate. It's quite nice that I did it in kind of a more comic-y, cartoony style and everything, getting back into drawing, because I was slightly worried that I was gonna have forgotten how to draw. That I was gonna get rusty and everything. But yeah, it's looking all right, and I will do probably one of like the Saja Boys, and then yeah, I want to look at designs for bookmarks and things like that. I mean, if it doesn't take me too long to render in this style, I could probably do quite a few different things, different illustrations, but we're just gonna have to see. I'll see how far I get today. Hopefully I could finish Zoe and finish Rumi today if I'm good and focused, but we will have to see. I will catch up with you guys a little later on. Hey everyone, so a little more disheveled than the last time we spoke, but I have been out and done my bits. I have come back, I have had some lunch, and now what I want to do is start adding the ribbons to my Minthara bookmarks, because the ribbons that I ordered arrived yesterday. So I'm going to test out these colours, and I won't speak while I'm opening because I know it can be noisy. The little tab that you're supposed to pull just broke off at both ends. So, okay. So this is one. So the other colour must be in the other box. I assumed they were both going to be in here. I'll just grab the other box. Needed to get some sticker paper, so I assumed that that was what was in this big box, but the ribbon must be in here as well. Yeah, so later on I need to test out these sticker papers, because I got two different types. I got the koala matte, and I got this, I don't know this brand. I got another matte type. I did that because my regular sticker paper just wasn't available. I worried for a second that my ribbon wasn't in there. Yeah, so the stuff I normally get just wasn't showing up, and it wasn't in my purchase history or anything, so I couldn't find it. So I thought I'll just buy one pack of some new types and I'll test them out, check that the quality is okay before I go on and buy loads. I'm kind of hoping that the koala is nice because I think it was better value. I think I actually got 50 sheets in that, and the other one is 35 sheets, and the koala is also cheaper for the 50 as well, so I'm hoping that that one's nice. Anyway, the ribbon colours that I got like a silvery grey, and I got a very pale blue, and the pale blue is kind of what I'm leaning more towards. So yeah, see, I was worried that it wouldn't be pale enough, but I think it does have that like perfect icy tone, because I didn't want to end up with baby blue or like just pastel blue. And then that is the silver. So what puts me off about the silver, and I knew this when I ordered it, but I know I just had to see it, is that I don't know whether it just looks a bit grey sometimes and whether it might be a little dark. But I am going to have a little test. I'm going to put a silver ribbon and a blue ribbon on, and then we're going to see what looks better on our Minthara. So I have my red ribbon here. This is so that I know that I'm cutting everything at the right length. I measure it against that ribbon. Oh, yeah. So like I say, I am so glad that this blue is like a subtle blue, because I had to hunt for quite a while to find one that was like the closest shade to what I wanted. Oh, I think I already really like that. Because I thought I could go easy and give Minthara black, but I just thought that would be a little bit too dark. Like the colours are already quite dark. It's nice to have something that pops a little bit. Okay, so this is it with the silver. So that does actually look quite nice. It doesn't look too dark. So there it is against her colouring and everything. But here's the blue. Now, what I like about the blue is I was trying to find something that kind of complements the parts of her armor where the light is making it go blue. I don't know whether this just looks white, to be honest, on my phone camera. But it is, if I try and, there we go. It is slightly blue, and I think this one might be a winner. I think, yeah. And it's like the blue tones in her hair as well. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. I think I'm just going to go ahead and make them all this colour. So, we are just going to be sat cutting ribbons for some time. I don't think I've got anything to update you on that's particularly exciting. So I'm just going to get to it, and I will catch up with you again in a little while. Hi, it's now Friday, and I am about to leave to take the dogs to the groomers. So they are going to get a haircut. I'm going to ask for them to take a fair amount off because of how hot it's been. So hopefully that'll make them feel a little more comfortable. But I'll show you them now so you can get like a before and after when they're done. Here's Lucy. She's looking all fluffy. They're so difficult to film because they just want to come over when you get the camera out. And just get to it. Yes, I know. So when you come back, you're going to be a lovely smart boy and you are going to be a smart girl. Right, well, we're all picked up from the groomers, looking very gorgeous. Yes, I know Lucy is anxious for us to get going, so I won't jab her for too long. I'm thinking we could go along the seafront for a little constitutional. That may be nice. Oh, they're just so beautiful. Okay, we'll go now then. I won't waste any more of your time, madam. So it is now Saturday morning and I need to make a start with editing the vlog. So a nice short and sweet goodbye from me. I will see you again next week. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.